Happy Wednesday, this is Denton County Weather with your latest 2.5-minute forecast. Temperatures out there this morning, it's looking like a nice morning out there. Most of us, again, are sitting in the mid to upper 50s, a few lower 60s here in the Metroplex. It will be a very similar day to yesterday as well. Temperatures will really be right around what they were yesterday. Temperatures in the low 80s by lunchtime, maybe a few upper 70s back off to the north. Eventually, by about 4 o'clock this afternoon, we'll at least warm up into the mid 80s, maybe a few upper 80s as well in there. All right, quick look at the future radar. I'm not anticipating a shower or storms today, and we should stay dry for relatively the next few days. Severe weather could be possible going into early next week, which I'll show you in just a moment. Quick look at the dew points for the rest of today and tomorrow. We will see dew points really relatively in the low to mid 40s for today and potentially even into tomorrow. Humidity will eventually start to rise as we get closer to the weekend, but it should stay relatively dry for the next few days, so don't be too concerned about the humidity changing the temperatures and whatnot over the next several days. All right, let's look at the future radar, and this is actually going into Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday of going into next week. So this can be something to really monitor going into next week. We could have a chance that there's a trough that's going to potentially impact our region, which could have a threat for some severe weather, which we'll have to watch very closely. Where it actually happens is so unknown right now. We really can't give you much of any details if it will be in Texas, if it will be in Kansas. We just don't know where the general location will be. But at this point, the European model is directing it towards Oklahoma and potentially as well as northeastern Texas. So you can see on the future radar, this is late Sunday into Monday, so you can see potential line of storms comes through. This would be associated with a cold front as well. The potential for severe weather is there as well. It would be primarily in the storms farther to the north, but there definitely could be some storms, could be severe even closer to our area. Eventually going next week, we should stay dry through Wednesday or Tuesday and Wednesday. Eventually more storms could be possible going into late next week, but again, that's a little bit too early to tell on that. Here's a look at the instability. So this is kind of giving you an idea of instability for Monday and Sunday night into Monday. The instability isn't very impressive at this point, but it is really going to determine how severe these storms will be. I just don't think it'll be crazy when it comes to instability, but there will be enough bulk shear to potentially help these storms rotate. So that'll be something to monitor pretty closely. You can see Sunday to Monday, there could be plenty of shear that could very well initiate maybe a tornado or two, and maybe even more. You don't know yet, but there's definitely a chance for that. All right, quick look at the tropics. You can see that there's a potential for a storm to form just east of Florida. This one has like a 10 or 20% chance of developing. It's pretty low end risk, but it'll be something to watch over the next few days. Nothing else in the Atlantic Ocean right now, so we are actually already lull during the season right now. So we are starting to go closer to November, and that's obviously when we have lesser storms in the Atlantic Ocean. Here's your latest 7-day forecast. You can see temperatures for Wednesday, Thursday. We're going to be seeing temperatures in the low 80s for Wednesday, but Thursday and Friday, temperatures are going to start to climb back up into the low to mid 90s going to Saturday and Sunday. Sunday, we have storm chances overnight into Monday. Tuesday, maybe an isolated storm also existing, but that severe weather risk does potentially impact our area going into Sunday night into Monday. This forecast is brought to you by DFW Roofing Pro.